What's up, guys? This is a Level Up Lounge. This is a special, I guess, viewing. This is another top 10. This time is top 10 comic book heroes. Each one of us will go around, round robin style, uh, name our descending list from 10 to 1. I'm starting it off, and I'm just going to get right into it. Number 10. My number 10 guy is someone who would not have made my list before 2010, but it's on my list now. That person is Kal El of Krypton. That is my number 10 character. I've For years since I was a child, I did not like that guy. I thought he was the ultimate um Factor still a sponsor, so it was that guy. But Man of Steel made him a character that I fell in love with. I have a homeboy that loves Superman. I got love for him. I'm Batman. We good. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. He's on the list. My number 10 is Superman. Kal-El from Krypton.
Alrighty, okay.
Whoever's next, I
Skitty,
don't know
go
who
ahead.
goes after.
My number 10. My
Mm-hmm.
number 10, you know what I'm saying, is the Hulk.
Mm.
Specifically, I mean, now I love all the iterations of Hulk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love all the iterations of Hulk. But specifically, because I had to pull it out the box, yeah. Grey Hawk, aka Mr. Fix It, Mr. Joe Fix It. He was smoother than ice, boy, and cold just like it. He ain't playing no games. He ain't kept man. He had that cigar and had the ladies under his arm. I don't feel the Avengers call them. I don't feel like it. I'm fiddle faddling right now. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
He was smooth. He was smooth. And it first showed the intelligence of the Hulk.
Right.
And that's what I loved about that. Came out during Secret Wars too. So that was a big thing. But yeah, my number 10 is Joe Fixit, Great Hulk.
Nice. Nice. I would never thought that, but go ahead.
That's hilarious. But so my number 10, I feel like this guy don't get enough recognition. And I'm not gonna lie, before I know how we all feel about the Flash, the TV series for
Mm-hmm.
CW. But before when CW came out and Young Justice, those are the two things that kind of made me take a second look at this character. And
Mm-hmm.
he is one of the founding members of the Justice League. He actually he's very OP, but he scales himself down to fit in with the people that he's around. And I think that Martian Manhunter deserves the number 10 slot because he a beast. People sleep on
The
him,
whole time I thought you was talking
but
about the Flash, but
nope, Martian
Oh, that
Manhunter.
seems like
Martian Manhunter. Yep. I liked him. I got to know him on The Flash when I forgot the guy that played him, but when he
mm-hmm.
was basically the guy that played him. Um, and that's why I got into the character and I started doing like a deep dive. And then when Young Justice came out and they had the whole Miss Martian, the Martian Manhunter, and he is the telecommunication um, for the Justice League. He is the person who created the communication system for the Justice League. They communicate telepathically. He does that. So I think
Right.
that is a pretty big thing for him, and they sleep on him
Oh,
when the
look
Justice
at
League.
you
So
doing your research out
yeah,
this
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm gonna have,
okay.
I'm gonna have to start doing more research and stop relying on memory because y'all see my memory is terrible. So I just be calling y'all. Anyway, number 9. We're down to
right.
number 9 now. You're done, right, Ed?
Mhm.
Okay. My number 9. I don't know. I mean, it's people that's not gonna like this, but it's my number 9. My number 9 is Black Panther. Um, People will probably going to say he should be high on my list, but you can't tell me how to pick my list. He's basically a richer black Batman, and I'm down with Batman. Other than they're different in a whole lot of ways, but if you break it down to the most like basic
To the
detail,
basics. Hmm.
this is a black version of Batman. They humans, they both Batman doesn't have the heart-shaped herb that gives him superpowers, but all the stuff he survives, you cannot tell me Batman doesn't have superpowers. He's not a
Yeah,
regular human.
he's
All
not
right.
a regular human.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
feel me? He's just
he got
something else.
got
Anyway,
that. Stop.
don't
I'm gonna
do it,
stop.
man.
Stop.
Factor.
Factor.
Healing factor.
Factor.
But yeah, Black Panther, my number 9.
All right, my number 9 is definitely on your list, Bruce. I know he's on your list because I know you have a mask of this character, and I fell in love with the character by his speech. The man can talk. None other than Victor Von Doom. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
let this pass because in his home country, he's a hero.
Victor
gotta-
Von Doom. He
This-
fought in his own country. He's a hero,
He
and that's
classified
because
as a hero.
I mean he
He's not a
evolved.
hero. It's okay.
I mean
It's okay.
he evolved.
I mean,
He evolved.
it's okay.
He evolved. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to do what he used to do. He wants to.
Right.
Wants to control his country. He wants to better. Was it Latvia? Right?
yeah,
Is that? He wants to better Latvia.
Latveria.
Latveria.
Yeah.
So he wants to better that. He's not on the. I mean, he might have it in the back of his mind every now and again, but he doesn't want to do the world conquest per se, or he's just probably planning it. But
Are you sure?
thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well,
No one makes Doom bow. You know what I'm saying? Like there was this.
you sound like a hero.
No, and I'm not. And you know what's
You
funny?
sound like a hero.
Kids do not fail with shocking us on this.
What? I thought it was heroes and villains, though, right?
We're doing 2 separate lists. 1 heroes, 1 villain. You didn't see that?
Yo.
Well, no, I'm sticking with that. He's a hero. He's a hero.
All right.
He's a hero.
Please follow Skitty Live 83 for more funny takes. He is
You
He's
merge them together.
Did I get the funny moment title back? Did I get the funny moment title back? It's like, no, let me stop. But no, you know what? I'm sticking my guns out with this one. Doom is a hero in his country. He's evolved. He's evolved to some sort of an anti-hero because when Reed calls him, for help in recent comics, they, argue back and forth, about contradictories and stuff like that.
My man will fight his point. He said anti-hero. He made sure he threw hero.
but he comes clutch. He has come clutch in situations. Now the funny thing is that one of my favorite moments was on Spider-Man Web Warriors, the cartoon where Luke Cage and all the rest of them are in high school. They're all going to high school together. Have y'all seen that cartoon? Okay, so they're going to high school together, and SHIELD has a part of the high school, kind of altered for them, like in secrecy. Spider-Man, is getting the itch, and he's like, well, I want to start going after, villains. I want to start, doing something. And they're looking through the list of basically SHIELD's top 10 villains watch list. And number 8, because they was, oh, this guy, he's number 8. Oh, who is that? A tin can with a cloak? And they decided to go to Latveria to invade and capture this dude. And Doom made them think that they won, but then Doom sent something back with them to hack their computer base. Almost took over, and
he put a Trojan in there. He put a Trojan in there.
That was one moment. Another moment.
What's up, brother?
That's too much. It's too much. Too much sauce.
No, go ahead. Throw one more out there, bro.
Throw one more point.
One more point. Yeah, one more.
Okay, one more point.
I had one more point.
One more point.
I had one more point.
All right,
one more story.
This is fire. This is
Kid
fire.
got,
Hey,
Kid
Factor,
gotta,
y'all getting your money's worth out here.
Kid gotta redo his list real quick. He gotta put it in
No,
half.
no. One point was on the Avengers cartoon. The second one, Avengers Assemble, where Doom is actually a what's the when a leader comes over, they have to be protected.
He was
Witness protection.
yeah, he was
No,
the
he
special
was like an emissary of Latvia.
yeah.
He was like
I was
representing
gonna
them.
say high value.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
and the Avengers had to. He requested the Avengers to. Oh, he didn't want to join the Cabal. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm taking long. I apologize. He wanted the Cabal wanted him to join. He said no, and they chose to like fight him. So he asked for the help of the Avengers. Hyperion comes.
I know this story, bro. I'm gonna let you get it
Hyperion
on.
comes along and he's like, well, I know you have sensitive hearing, da 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 da. And then Hyperion gets all hype. Well, are you going to join? And da 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 da. And he's like, I told you what I said once before. And this little microphone comes out and he's like, no.
And it,
And it blew out his ears, dog.
I almost
All
dropped the
right,
word, but my bad.
that's my number 9 hero, anti-hero.
Thank you, kid.
Thank you.
Uh,
So my
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. My number 9, I should have that's partially my fault. I should have like reiterated the separation. When I sent it to you, it does say Marvel slash hero slash villain, so I can see the
Oh, we
confusion.
know that. It's cool.
Yeah, so my fault about that. But my number 9 is, you already said it, bro, because he's my number 9. I'm not a big fan of this character, but I can't deny that he should be on any top 10 superhero list of all time, which is Superman. Whether he typically saving Lois, either saving Lois from Lois, saving Lois from the world, saving Lois from Superman. But Man of Steel,
Ultimate broken
Hen-
character.
Man of Steel, Henry Cavill, he deserves he deserves it. Henry
Yep.
Cavill made that character. It probably gave
My
a
God.
version of that character that a lot of people need to make everybody like him. And he's also known as the champion of oppression in the comics.
Would you say the
So
champion?
basically, he's champion of oppression. He's the symbol because he is the alien figure
Oh
who
yeah, yeah,
typically has to prove himself outside of his race. So, gay Superman number 9.
Okay. Before I get into my number 8, I want to give a shout out to Factor once again for sponsoring us. They they took they basically believed in us to be a sponsor of our show. So I want y'all to believe in them and look at the link in our chat or on the about page. Sign up, get 50% off, free shipping on your first box using our link once again. It's probably in the chat somewhere. And I know y'all don't want to cook in this damn heat, man, because I ain't cooking. I might go outside on the grill for a
You see
little
me
bit.
sweating.
Right,
Over here, sweating bullets.
they got chef-made meals for you to deliver at your door, and you can cook them joints in 2 minutes. That's crazy not to take
Crazy.
that up if you're not a cooker. Yeah, I'm gonna try
Actually
some of it out.
insane.
I'll show it on stream next week. But that's that. Anyway, getting back to our top 10, we're on number 8 now.
Yes.
This
Number
is
8.
my first X-Men character.
Okay.
Some people might feel this is Superman, but without all the powers, like the powers he has. But they both got eye vision. Super eye beams and shit stuff. Whoo! I caught myself. My number 8 is Scott F. Summers, brother of
What?
Alex Summers.
What?
Yes,
Got my man hype. He loves
Huh?
Scott Summers.
Haters to
be
be.
my X-Men. Scott, he gets. People hate on him because he's seen as Professor X's like. I almost
But buddy,
yeah. He's like the golden boy.
he's the
You're gonna see my list has at least 3 of these type of characters on there. But Cyclops, he's just so he's the embodiment of what a leader should be in a civil rights movement type. If you know the X-Men, they
Yeah.
might be white. A lot of them might be white, but that is African American. Not even. It's a minority story. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what the X-Men are, a minority story. And that's just not African American. It can be any minority. And Cyclops fights through politics within the group and politics on the outside to be the leader, the best leader he can be, while being a father, a big brother, a son to Charles, and he showed his true how complicated of a character he is once he got the Phoenix Force. If you see, my man know what I'm talking about, but I only got 2 minutes, so do the research yourself. Next.
Oh,
Right.
oh, oh.
Katie?
Before I say my number 8, don't worry.
Yeah.
We're definitely getting back to Scott Summers. Oh, definitely getting back to Scott Summers. But he's a different iteration of my number 8. He's a different iteration. He is a clone. But he's not the golden boy from who he is cloned of. He is definitely his other side, who he was cloned of. Man, I'm gonna just say it. Connor MFN L. He plays no games. He's the Superboy that got me in there, especially on Young Justice, showing the
Especially
intelligence.
on Young Justice.
And I'm not
Especially.
going front until they started messing up his character on Titans. He was cool on Titans. I don't know why they wanted to get into him having a dual personality kind of messed up thing where first he wants to be Superman and then next he wants to be Lex Luthor.
Lex
And
Luthor.
that's when you could tell Titans was going downhill. But yeah, Connor L don't got no cape, don't got no red, white, the red, yellow, none of that. He got the black with the red symbol, with the Levi jeans and the Chuck T.
Not the Levi jeans.
The Levi jeans and the Chuck T. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my number 8, Connor L, Superboy.
Okay. All right.
Connor L.
Connor L. You got Connor L.
All
right. My number 8. I mean, some people may call him an anti-hero. Some people may say he borderline villain. I think he's a hero. I think that he doesn't get enough credit. He most famously became known when Keanu Reeves played him in that one-off movie. And then once DC Legends of Tomorrow, he got a really big role and really showed us the magic defender that he is. He is one of the magical beings in the DC universe. So I gave it to Constantine. He done fooled the first fallen. He done fooled the devil. He done saved people from hellbound spirits. And I think that even though he's like basically the Rick Sanchez of DC, like he kind of like the salty grandpa who's like,
He's
yeah, like So, and I'm a big Constantine fan, so yeah, that's my number 8.
I gotta double that. I'm sorry. I love Constantine too. He's one of the few people that pulled the wool over Apocalypse's eyes.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep.
Literally. That's it. Go ahead, Bruce. I'm sorry, man.
Once again, I must reiterate to my sister, what a great third person you got for this show, yo. You pulled this shit.
Oh gosh.
We didn't
just go to number 7.
Making me blush. Making me blush.
Right. Let's get that going.
Number 7.
Number 7 is another X-Men. Or shall I say X-Woman. This is Jade Cargill herself, Aurora Monroe, Storm. I'm not even, this is the only woman that made my list. And it's not just because she's just a woman. I mess with Storm, and she's higher on my list than Cyclops, Black Panther, and Superman. That's saying something. I don't have to say anything else. Next.
Next. Come on, Ski. Number 7.
My number 7 is the smartest man. I don't care about Mr. Terrific. I don't care about Lex Luthor. They ain't never make a dimension building machine and have a meeting with themselves ever so often to talk about the crises of their worlds. I'm talking about the first family's leader, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards.
Richards, yeah.
Get her done. Get her done. The
Okay.
only man to put Doom on his tail when it comes to smarts. You know what I'm saying?
That is a lie.
I can pull out the comic now. Where Reed was complimenting Doom, and Doom thought it was an underhanded snark. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Reed was
Doom
like,
don't
"Nah,
take
man."
compliments from Reed Richards. All right, look, Ab getting aggressive. Let's go.
Go ahead.
It's okay. My number 7. So this dude, I'm just gonna say it, and it could be argued. I know it's been argued a lot, but to me, he is the Robin. He's most notably known as Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing. He is the first Robin. He's put up with all Batman BS and his family. He didn't train all the Robins after that. He created the Teen Titans, one of the founding members of the Teen Titans. And I think one of the best moments in his history is the Teen Titans original TV series when they had him be the Red X character.
Mhm.
And that was probably that arc itself showed us exactly that Robin is not only his own character, but he deserves the same mantle as arguably some of the Justice League, which is why eventually he became a Justice League member. So Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing, aka First Robin, is my number 7.
Fire. Who is on me now? Yeah, I be
Yep,
forgetting.
number 6.
Number 6. I gotta edit that slick in. I'm gonna edit that in. And get him all right, my 5 and 6 could be flip flop, but I put them like this for a reason. So my number 6 is, like I told you, this is the this is the third guy on this team that's basically the same, like Superman, Cyclops, and this is Captain America. Um, Cap is I tend to favor street level heroes more than I do the galactic super powered omega level guys like that. So you'll see um I know me and Skids was talking about earlier honorable mention part of the show part after we read our list, but it's a guy on here that should have been on my list that fits that mold like these. But Captain America, great leader. Um, being a veteran, I just know how I felt after 9/11, and I felt like that guy. So that's all I gotta
Thank you for
say.
your service, dog. I ain't even
Thank
know
you for
that.
your service.
But Captain America, my guy. What was that?
6.
6, right?
Six.
Six.
Yep.
6.
All right, my number 6 basically falls in the line of good leaders. Great tactician when he needs to be. And what can I say? You know, he was Stan Lee's child, and I got to give it to Peter Parker, aka Spider Man. Um, I fell in love with Spider Man when I first read him. Um, and it was just it's crazy how he went through so much things. There was even a time where he went a little dark because he didn't know if he was the real Peter Parker or not, because there was a clone Ben Riley, the Scarlet Spider Man, the emotional distraught one that they they showed on that Into the Spider Verse movie. But yeah, Spider Man has shook the foundation of Marvel. He has went toe to toe with the best of them. He got one good lick out on the Hawk, and that's my number 6.
Good pick.
Alrighty, my number 6. This guy in the past used to be higher on my list, but I'm gonna be honest. After X Men '97, I started to see this guy a little bit different. But we can't deny that he is the founder of the Charles Xavier School for Gifted Children. That he is the founder of the X Men. that he has basically eliminated both mutants and mankind with a thought. And he promotes mutant equality. He is the face of mutant equality. So Charles Xavier, aka Professor X,
AKA Martin
wheelchair
Luther
X,
King. AKA
Martin Luther
Martin Luther
King,
King.
is my number 6. So
Fire.
top
All right.
5.
Top 5. Now I might get a little bit more in depth with I just was running through the first 5, but number 5, like I told you, he could be interchangeable with number 6, but I'm gonna keep him at number 5. Is I'm gonna go with the original. Well, the second, Barry Allen. The Flash is my number 5. He kind of reminds me of my number 1, but Barry Allen, I can't say the original Flash because he's not, but the Flash that I was first introduced to was Barry Allen. Um, he dumbs his stuff down for the people he's around because if he wanted to eliminate everything, he could. He would run
He
so
could.
fast and eliminate everything. Like
Everything.
in
Like
Superman, people try to say Superman can be as fast as him. No, he can't. The Flash is tied to the
humbled
speed force.
himself.
Yeah, you feel me? It's like
He basically slowed himself down so Superman could win.
and do not. I can't.
We're gonna come.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this right here. And if you don't know anything about the Flash, and I am not convincing you on the character, which I'm not on here trying to.
I
This is
got
my
you.
way. Do
I
not
got
do not look at anything past season 4 of the TV show if you
Come
want to
on.
get to the season. I mean, you feel me? Don't do it. I'm done. Number 5, The Flash.
You
All
can watch
right,
all
yo.
9 seasons, real quick. You can watch all 9 seasons of The Flash, and it would still be better than that trash movie they came out with. Anyway,
Let's not even. Let's not
the
even.
trash 2023.
That's trash. Oh my gosh,
Throw
man.
it away because that's where it needs to be.
With the George Clooney Batman at the end. I'm like,
Yeah, they gonna put the origin stories of how his mom died, but no reverse Flash. Get out of here!
no
Get
earbud
out of
on.
here!
Yeah, no
You
earbud
like
thumb.
what?
No
What?
earbud thumb. Terrible.
Crazy.
But
Sorry, I didn't want to go off top. That was my fault.
No, it's okay.
Before I do that, the illest real life representation of the Speed Force happened in that movie.
Yes, I do
The
agree.
Speed Force, the way they
I do agree.
represented the Speed Force was so fire to me, But go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Skinny. Sorry, I ain't had to. We'll get off on that. We'll have to come back to that to a later date. Go ahead.
I just had to show him that run. He was talking about the Speed Force. That was your interpretation right there, buddy?
I'm talking about the Speed Force.
He basically did I am the future Flash. I am.
I'm done. All right. My number 5, because it's top 5. So these are the top 5 that I hold dear to my heart. So starting at number 5, we're going with the Raging Cajun, Gambit. When he first came out, he was smooth, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really want to join the X-Men, but later saw that they were the real deal, that they weren't just another, secret group trying to take over the world. But we all know that fateful scene on X-Men 97. My hair is standing up just talking about it because the way he went out was like a straight G.
Arguably one of the best animated going out for a superhero character in a while. Like it was Chef Kiss.
Remember the name.
Remember it. Yes.
You got the shirt, don't you, Ed?
Yeah, shout out, guys. Make sure you go to the Moral Flight and go ahead and purchase that shirt, the Gambit Remember shirt. I have it. I don't got it today, but I got it.
He was cold. And a little short bit. and this was before I started like moving. When I was moving around, I found my original Gambit miniseries, the 4-part series, where it introduced the Tithe Collector in the comic books.
Mhm.
Yeah, that series
Oh
got
yeah.
destroyed. I'm kind of upset about that.
Oh, I was just about to ask you, still got it? But you just
No,
said,
that it got
Oh
destroyed
man.
during the move. So,
man.
but yeah, Gambit's my number 5. Raging
All right.
Cajun.
What you got?
Alrighty.
Yep. This is
My
you.
number five. My number five. I'm gonna give a little spoiler. It's gonna fall. This person falls on both lists. I'm not saying they fall in the same spot, but depending on the day of the week, this person can
On
be a
both lists.
hero.
Oh,
The the
okay. I
villain
got you.
list. Yeah. So depending on the day of the week, this person can be a hero or this person can be a villain.
You
But
looking at Skids,
let's
right? You looking at Skids,
let's
right? Because
yeah.
he would.
Let me tell you, and you'll see why I say the
Okay.
name, the Hawk.
Oh,
The Hawk has been both a villain and a hero when it comes to the Avengers.
I got
And
you.
it was just true,
I
right?
got
World
you.
War
Right.
Hawk. Anytime he want to fight with
hold
the
up,
Avengers,
hold,
it takes all of them to basically defeat him.
I'm gonna
pause,
give y'all the floor. I'm gonna
pause,
give y'all the floor. Y'all-
hold on, because I know you
The
didn't
Avengers
bring up
hate to see
World
him
War
coming.
Hulk, because Ghost Rider said it himself. I cannot fight him, for he is innocent. Y'all did this. I have no part in it, and left.
That's what I said. Depending on what side you see him, depending on what day you got him, like if you had the version you had earlier, you might get a good guy. But if you'd have messed him up and made him too angry, you might get somebody that you just didn't have the
I
chance
hear
to wake
y'all.
up that day and fight. So I had to give it to the Hulk because in recent events we've seen him become Professor Hulk. We've seen Mark Ruffalo take over the character. The Hulk has become, besides being the Green Giant, he has become a fan favorite, and he is one of the superheroes that I got into when he did become a good guy. So, anti-hero, villain, hero on this list, my number 5 is the Hulk because I mean, if you can't beat him, you might as well join him, right?
Hey,
So.
hey,
Since it's
hey,
my turn, it's about to be your turn real quick, Skitty. Since it's my
go ahead,
turn, my number
go ahead.
4 is the Hulk. Next.
like you can't you gotta put like I said, he can arguably be both sides. Like it's hard, man.
Ghost Rider said he was innocent on World War Hulk, and I'm sticking to it. If
Yeah.
they wouldn't have sent him off planet, he wouldn't have lost his wife. He wouldn't have lost his son. He just want people to leave him alone. No,
Yo, that's
I'm
why I
dying
just
on
in
that
my head,
hill.
soon as Ebony was like the Hulk, I was like, because now I know we at the part of the list
Where we
where
start
that's
to
why
kind
I
of
wanted
like
to go first. I wanted to go first so I can get mine out of here, but y'all beat me in this. So go ahead.
well
All right,
Giddy, what's your number 4?
all right. My number 4. At one time, before he sacrificed himself to prevent an all-powerful entity destroying the world, he was known as the strongest mutant ever created. During the Age of Apocalypse, Mr. Sinister was a high scientist in Apocalypse's kingdom. And he took samples from Apocalypse's, uh, I would say, followers, blood samples. And the specific blood samples he took was that of the Summers bloodline and the Gray bloodline. And he created none other than the X-Man himself, the mutant shaman, Nate Gray, who was so strong that Apocalypse wanted to take his body. He didn't want nobody else. He wanted Nate Gray. He was so strong that he was one of the key factors of Onslaught being defeated. And I'm done. Nate Gray.
Okay. Okay.
Nate
Nate Gray.
Nate
Gray.
Gray.
Nate Gray. That's my boy.
I got you.
All
He
right.
beat Charles Xavier. All right, I'm
I
sorry.
mess with him too.
My number 4, I I struggled between her and Storm. I really did. And it's not that Storm is not on my list. She is an honorable mention. It's not that I don't think she deserves to be on the list. It's just I didn't become a Storm fan until later on, probably during like the movies. But when it comes to the comics and it comes to the cartoons, this is my girl. Arguably one of the strongest X-Men characters to ever exist. Without her, there would be no Nate Gray. She was the X-Men who sacrificed herself to the Phoenix Force, and we know what happens after that. But before that, she was already a level 5 mutant, and she was stronger than Charles Xavier herself. Jean Grey is my number 4 and the only female superhero character on my list, and I had to put her in the top 5 because when you think of X-Men, I mean, she at least the third on the list, at least like in mine. Like they always fighting Jean, they not fighting Magneto. So
I can't go against the queen. I can't go against the queen mother. But 1.2. Question, Bruce. I like what Eb did right there, where she mentioned an honorable mention and then just breezed through it.
Go ahead,
Can we do something like? Can we do something like that? All right, cool.
We
Yeah.
in the top. We pretty much in the top 3 right now. So
All right,
yeah.
all
So
right.
before we go to our top 3, here's another message from our sponsors. Remember, I know how it feels getting off work. I work 12 hours a day, work from home, and sometimes I just don't want to cook for my kids. I love my kids, but it's just not cutting it. So, what's better way to make sure they get a healthy meal in under 2 minutes? Factor 75, we got you. Using our link, you get 50% off. You get delivery straight to your door, and you'll have dinner before the end of the night. So make sure you click the link in our bio, or it should be in the chat, I believe, below, to make sure you get your subscription today. Remember, Factor 75 will never keep you hungry and always will keep you healthy.
That was amazing because you synced up right with the video. The
It
video.
did.
Yay!
It did. It was on cue. It was on cue. It was on cue.
So we are down to the top 3.
Top 3.
My number 3. I have to give him an introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is under 6 foot. Probably done ran through half, if not all, the Marvel comic females out there. He smokes cigars. He says bub. We don't know if his name is Jack, James, or Logan. He has a brother, or is it his brother? We don't know. He's from Canada, home of Drake. He is the 3-sworded assassin on one hand and 3 katanas on the other. This is Wolverine.
I love
There
that.
we go. My man.
That tink took me out. Tink. He done pulled out the tink.
Clean.
Logan is my guy. He pretty much is, I can pretty much say he was the first toy I've ever got from a comic book. I remember it. My aunt Dee Dee, rest in peace, bought that for me when I was real small. I really wasn't into comics. I was so small, but I saw it. I remember he had like knives in his hand. I was like, ooh, this is fire. And that started my path into becoming Stan Lee's and Steve Ditko's illegitimate child. Happy Pride Month. I don't think they were prideful, but I'm somewhere along the line there, child.
Crazy thing. Did you know that?
Oh, I forgot Jack Kirby too. Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Stan Lee. My holy trinity in comic books. There you
go. Did you know that Wolverine originally written wasn't born with claws?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Originally written, he was given the claws through the through the Weapon X program. Written. He didn't get the claw.
Did he have the bones?
No. Originally written Wolverine. He did not have
everything. He only had the healing factor, right?
He only had the animal instincts, the increased strength, speed, agility, stuff like that. But he originally written, he wasn't born with the claws until 2000's Origin series, which I do have that too. I have that too. So
yeah, know that.
Appreciate that.
Now, I'm gonna mention one honorable mention that me and Bruce was talking about earlier. I I was debating, on this dude because, he had a very hot video game, but his comic series was definitely off the chain. It went deeper than I expected. And none other than Jackie Estacado, aka The Darkness, Image
Mhm.
Top Cow.
It's Ebony is fire. I never read the book until I played the game. It's fire. It's like
And
a
I,
mafia
I
type.
love his. Yeah. He was part of the mafia family. So when he had his powers, he was still, doing mafia dirt. But
Mhm.
as it got over time, he realized what his powers were for and what he was supposed to do, which changed the course of who he was as a man.
Just give
And that
Eb
was
a
all.
quick rundown. His powers. He had like demon tendrils or they was like demon snakes or little imp men and go ahead.
He had little demons that he can control and like send off, and like some of them had different personalities. Like there was this one that had all these guns, and he smoked cigars and stuff. It was
And
real
the
deep. It was
darkness
real
was
deep.
like behind him or in. I guess it was somewhere on him,
It
but
was inside.
the
He
spawn and stuff would fly out on the tendrils and rip people apart and eat their hearts, stuff like that.
Oh
One that
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and he can only survive in dark. But
I
that's
gotta
my
check.
honorable mention. Now, my number three, man, I don't care about Barry Allen. I don't care about Barry. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care about Barry Allen because the Flash that brought the popularity to the Flash was none other than WW Wally
I knew
West.
he was going to
And the
say
reason why I say I love Wally West is because that was the first introduction of when the Flash had to consume how much he burned. It wasn't introduced with Barry Allen. And Barry Allen didn't even have a sense of humor when he was originally written. It wasn't until
what?
Wally West. Yeah. Wally West. Wally West, baby. You know what I mean? I'm pulling out the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out the show me the Carfax. But nah, Wally West,
Don't worry, I
Wally
got
West
you.
got
Check him.
I got you.
Check him. Wherever I'm pointing
I
at.
got you.
Hold up.
I
Wally.
got you.
Check
Go ahead.
him.
Go ahead. Finish your little rant about the third best Flash. Go ahead.
Spike?
Go ahead.
He's
Yeah,
faster than
behind Jay
Barry
Garrett. Come
Allen.
on. Go ahead. Finish your little rant against the third best Flash. Go
Whatever. But nah, but he's one of the he's well, I mean, after the reiteration, Batman was quoted saying that he respected him on the Justice League animated cartoon, and also in the other world when there was the Justice Lords, his death
Mhm.
affected all of them, and that's why they became the Justice Lords. So
ahead.
yes, Wally West,
Mhm,
the greatest Flash, my number three.
mhm. All
You know,
right.
he
Okay.
always putting some. Go ahead. He always
Well,
putting some.
it's okay. I got him when we get to number two, but let's get to number three. Number three. So my number three. I'm not going to say too much because I'm not going to say too much because I know. I'm just going to say this: if this person is not on anybody's top superhero list again,
Mhm.
then you haven't really read a comic because this person is the reason Marvel Comic exists. He is the face of Marvel Comic. He was the inspiration behind Stan Lee's great idea to create us this superhero. So my number three is none other than Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker. Um, he has, despite trauma after trauma, he remains the hero. And might not want to say it, but technically he's one of the few superheroes to defeat the Hulk. So technically, you gotta kind of give my man, his due diligence. He's my number three.
All
Also,
right.
one of the pimps of Marvel.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the pimps of
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah. All right. My number two. This is going to be a shocker for everybody except for Skiz because he hasn't known me long enough to know this, but pretty much everybody, other than my sister and a few other people, know. Well, think that this person is my number one. Now, my number two is Batman. Batman in DC, well, with every other character except for my number one, wipes them down. I love me some Batman. Batman 89, even before Batman 89, I grew up watching the reruns of the old 1960s. What was that? 60s Batman? It was 60s or 50s. Yeah, whatever time frame it was. Bruce Wayne is my guy. Like, if you look at my daggone username, Bruce McFly. Two of my favorite characters, Bruce Wayne, Marty McFly. That's who it is. And my IG name is CM Bruce. CM Punk, Bruce Wayne. Two of my favorite guys. That's just it. Batman has always been my guy, but he's never been my number one. I just put Batman out there because I liked him. I portrayed the rich playboy. I ain't rich, but I was doing that type of stuff. And it was somebody else when we started picking these characters back in the day. Somebody else had Spider-Man. I didn't like that dude at the time, and I was like, I'm Batman. You feel me? So that's just it. But Batman is my number two, and I'm going to unveil number one after this.
All right. My number two, again, uh, another early generation. I forgot his name. That's how much I don't remember this guy. It's like, nah. The not who's the Green Lantern that everybody knows? I literally forgot his
Hal
name.
Hal
Jordan.
Jordan.
Hal Jordan.
Yeah. Forget
Because
him.
you got Hal
Forget
Jordan.
him.
Oh, you about to name one of them. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Forget him. I don't care about Guy Garner.
Nah,
Like
that's what I was about to say. Oh, I know
Factor,
who you about to say.
Factor.
I
You
know
about
who
to
you
name
about to say.
John? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I have respect for John, but my
What?
favorite Lantern, and he got your number two's respect and was quoted in the comic book saying this. And he also brought
I see what
popularity,
you're doing here, bro.
big popularity from his first appearance, which was on Superman, the animated TV series. I'm talking about none other than the leader of the Omega Men, Kyle Rayner, the first Lantern to conquer all of the spectrums.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. All
Um,
right. So my
yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The one point that made me love him the most is, like I said, Batman was quoted saying that he's the one person that always wants to learn. You know, he started off as a cartoon, just a regular cartoonist, and the ring got to him, and he used his imagination, which is, you know, the whole thing with Green Lanterns. You know, your willpower and imagine it through, you know, the ring, and he was able to channel that and defeat Sinestro real quick. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
You good.
All right, my
This
number
is the
two.
end. You good.
Yeah, let me put some respect on his name. Okay,
I'm
he
waiting.
created the Speed Force. Check. He can outrun Superman. Check. He's one of the co-founding members of the Justice League. Check. He's one of the fastest men alive. Check. He saved the multiverse from Zoom. Check. He saved the multiverse from Salvatore. Check. He saved the multiverse from Reverse Flash. Check. He's the reason why Wally West is a Flash. Check. He trained Wally West. Check. He is the greatest Flash of all time. Even the first 4 seasons of The Flash, Barry Allen is loved for his lovable personality and winning smile. The Flash, number two. Put some respect on his name. Without him, there will be no other. There will be no Speed Force. Get that WW out of here. He can go kick rocks and blow bubbles when he died because he still had a Flash after that. Done.
Did you hear that, Skitty? You heard that? Everything I wanted to say, she said.
Oh. You know, I gotta hit you with the because I want to be like
I had to give you that energy.
you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to be
I had
like
to check the
factor that.
facts.
I want to be
I
like
had to check
factor
the
that.
facts.
You know what I mean? Instead of saying that word, I'm like factor that. You know, factor that. Factor that. I don't want to hear that.
All right. Are we there?
Number one.
All right. I'm gonna be kind of long-winded because we at the end. But this is
Okay.
it's not gonna be too long. I just want to give some of this guy's feats. One. And I almost said the name. In issue number 70 of this character, he punched the Hulk hard enough to knock him back. After getting back up, the Hulk acknowledged how strong this character was. Next feat. In volume 2 of this comic book, He dragged a speeding runaway jet from the sky. I'm going to have to say it. With only spider webs. He physically restrained Colossus, a mutant with class 100 strength. And Colossus could not believe it. Held up 60 plus tons of debris while injured and with a broken leg. That's just what I'm reading. There's a bunch of other ones. He has darker sides where in jail, Kingpin and him had a fight. Kingpin threatened to go take out Aunt May. Made my man spaz out. Spaz out. Y'all know the story. I ain't gonna go further than that.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah.
for all the little nerdy kids growing up, you was nerd outcast. They laughed at you for being smarter than everybody, reading comic books. You were an outcast, nerdy little kid. He was the same. But he happened to be bit by a spider, changed his life, became the face of Marvel comic books, and arguably the most famous comic book character ever. You could put, that's why his movies always make $1 billion no matter what it's about, because he's number one. My number one hero of all time is Peter F. Parker. And I wanted to do this because this is what we do. I took my glasses off.
I was about to say, get it on right. Get it on right.
Hi, guys. It's Peter Parker, my number one Spider-Man. And it ain't Batman. That's what y'all thought. No. But I'm done.
Okay. All right, Skitty, number one.
You already know what I'm about to say.
Already
He
know.
is
Come
the
on.
leader of the X-Men for a reason. He is one
manager
of the
assistant.
top 3 Marvel versus X-Men characters. But hold on. He's the top 3 Marvel versus Capcom characters. He got the super optic blast, as Bruce mentioned earlier. He changed the game with the Phoenix Force. As like I said before, Sinister has quoted that the Summers bloodline is one of the strongest energy-based bloodlines ever to exist in the mutant universe. I'm talking none other than, like Bruce said earlier, Scott M. effing Summers, Cyclops, and everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry because, like, my whole thing is that because a couple people came at me and I'm like, no, I've been Scott Summers since he had the skull cap with the white and blue suit. I had the first line of X-Men toys where he had the little red dot that you had to press in the back of his neck. What, man? That thing went everywhere with me. I went. People gonna be like, oh, you just a Cyclops Summers fan because
look at our Twitch stream. Look at our Twitch stream. Look at that picture. That's right. When he pulled, it's just shooting at him.
You see that? Man, but yeah, like, and then when he came on the X-Men 97 scene, he's like, I'm Cyclops. I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah.
Boy, he was two-piecing people with the optic blast, dog. Pink pow. I was like, what?
And don't let him take the joint up. Hold
and
up.
Then,
real quick, before you finish, honorable mention, while you talking about him, his brother Havoc. That's my guy too.
Off rip. But yeah, dog. Cause soon as you mention something about him taking it off, oh, you want power, tough guy? Well, here, take it raw. That scene on X-Men Evolution on the WB is legendary, dog.
Let me ask you
where he knocked the Juggernaut.
You know about Cyclops, where do his beams come from?
They come from.
His beams are not actually, I actually know this, they're not actually rays, or he pulls them from the cosmic universe. So he actually has cosmic power beams and he pulls his energy from the universe. And his eyes are basically a portal. Yeah, they're like a portal for that universe.
Before they got detailed with that, originally they were concussion blasts. You know what I'm saying, that he could control. But yeah, they went deep after that Phoenix Force stuff. I was like, oh, he got dimension eyes, like
like they're not laser beams, they're dimensions.
but yeah,
optic blast. Super
optic.
That's how the game be. Optic blast. Optic blast.
Hold on, no. Behold.
Yeah, you talking about Marvel vs. Capcom?
But yeah,
And
Scott.
oh, you know
My
he ain't
name
got.
was Scott. My bad. My name was Scott. So like as a kid,
Oh,
being like
well, Skitty Scott. I got you. I ain't
Scott.
know.
So as a kid, seeing stuff with your name on it, seeing characters with your name on it, like you said, Bruce
Mhm.
Wayne. Yeah, man, that was just my thing. And Cyclops, the Red-Eyed Wonder. That's my number one.
My man.
So I guess
Utah.
I'll go ahead and end the list because we already know who my number one is.
Hold up. I already know who your number one is. I can
The
go to
master of prep time.
I,
He don't need no prep time
I,
because prep time is built into his cheat code. He is
Baby.
arguably one of the only humans to be ever categorized as a superhero. He has
Right.
saved orphans. He is a billionaire. His technology has funded both the Justice League and almost every superhero to ever come in. He has the Batmobile. He can defeat Superman. He can defeat Doomsday if he wanted. He actually defeated Darkseid in one of his comments, if you actually know. If you don't, get to know it. He has been the mother box and wielded the mother box powers. The list goes on. Bruce M. F. and Wayne, aka the Batman, Batcat. The Batman is here. And if you don't know, ask about it. He's my number one, and he is probably most number ones. And
I got the
it's
cow.
fine.
I should have gave you my cow
He's the
before.
cow, so I can just turn around and be like, Batman is here.
Like, I'm Batman. I gotta say, Batman was one of my honorable mentions. I
You
may
didn't even have that
give
man
a
on the
He
list.
didn't
Oh,
even
it's
have
cool.
a
It's
list
cool.
because he's such a
It's cool.
Batman
It's cool.
hater.
No, I'm not a Batman.
Oh.
No. I have this running joke with Batman, but I'm always the type of guy to give character where character due. Like the Holy Trinity, for me with comics in general are Superman. I don't want to say Wonder Woman, you know what I'm saying? Because I was never really a Wonder Woman fan. I love, her in certain
You
aspects, but
acknowledge her. You know her. You know who she
yeah,
is.
it's Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Those are the best characters ever written. You know what I'm saying? Like they got some good
You
writers
say
on them.
Superman is one of the best characters ever written?
I
They
mean,
can't
bruh,
they
like
can't figure out like how they write him is keep introducing some new power. He's like Goku. Well, that's
it,
who they get.
I mean, I was about to
Superman is
say
who they get
Goku's like
Goku
him. You know
from.
what I'm saying?
Basically.
But
But
nobody's
I
like
think
Saitama.
that's hard. I think Superman. I think the best version of Superman is Superman Injustice. That was the best
I,
version ever
Oh,
written by Superman.
new
Like,
52
yeah.
Superman, where he kinda had an attitude.
I'm gonna tell you
Year
like this.
one. Year one.
New 52 is like one of my favorite runs, man. I like the whole New 52. What was it, an arc or whatever that was, the New 52 I liked it. I liked the way it was animated. I like the stories in it, like
Justice League
illustrated. I
War.
mean, I like
And
all
it
that.
was
Yeah.
it was funny that you said, Rain, that you said when you was talking about Batman and how he funded when Justice League War is one of my favorite DC animation films ever. I love its interpretation on how they met each other. And when Green Lantern and Batman ran into each other, they're fighting one of the demons,
Oh yeah, I remember this shit.
and
Yeah.
they're going through the tunnel, and he's like, what are you going to see it on your satellite? And he's like, you on a satellite? Like throughout
Hold on.
the whole
The
thing,
part
he's
talk about the part when he stole his ring and he didn't even
ring.
know it was going.
He was like, oh, I just knew you weren't
What
concentrating.
is this thing?
That won't happen again,
Yeah, I love
But yeah,
Batman.
that was I love that because that was the New 52 animation
That's why I love New
interpretation.
52. Just
And
like I
that
love
was
the New 52 is kind of equal to the Ultimates to me when in the Avengers run. When they got the Ultimates, I loved the Ultimates because that's where basically
Yeah, me too.
The MCU is basically the Ultimates, but it's different in a lot of ways. But that's where Kevin Feige said he got most of his I guess
Ideas for
yeah,
the
New
Avengers.
52 type. I
Yeah.
mean, not New 52, Ultimates.
the Ultimate.
Ultimate.
I
Yep.
mean, Ultimate,
Because Nick Fury is black in the Ultimates, and
and
that's
we got a Spider Carnage
yep,
in the
yep,
Ultimate.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um,
All right.
Anything else? Ebony, were you done? Because you said what you said, but we kind of hijacked the end of it.
Oh, I
And
was done.
okay.
Batman is the only statement needs to be made. Batman, Batman, and Batman.
Batman. So, guys,
Who,
this
whose,
was.
whose superpower is white privilege? It's like, no.
I knew you
His
was gonna say that.
superpower
And you
is
could not
what is
make it.
tap that. I
When I
bet you
saw
won't
that
say it to
meme,
his face. I bet you won't say it to his face.
when I saw that meme, I died. I mean, I'm not doing nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo. Y'all got anything left to say?
Nope.
All righty. Oh, go ahead,
hmm.
Skids. Go ahead. Oh no, y'all do got
one
something to
more.
say. Y'all do. Oh, after you do your one more thing, give
Mhm.
all your social media
One
links to
more thing.
everybody. Ebony, you next, and I'll
Jackie.
finish it up.
All right, don't forget to check me out. Twitch, Skitty Live 83, my Apex gameplay. I'm also messing around on YouTube. Check me out, Skitty Live. Another Skitty Live at Skitty Live on TikTok. And boom.
And once you're done, Skids, text me your link so I can create a shout out in here for you.
Got you.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, was I
No, go
doing my
ahead.
one more thing after that?
Yeah,
Or
one more thing.
but there was one more honorable mention, and because, like I said, I was, erasing certain stuff off the list. I got to give it up to none other than the person who can beat his creator, and that's my boy Norin Rad, the Silver Surfer, energy manipulator extraordinaire.
He was my
He,
number 11. He's actually on my paperwork. Right? He was my number 11. But go ahead.
and his evolution of how he used to serve Galactus without a doubt, and then he found out that Galactus went back on his word and destroyed Zenla anyway, set him completely off. And he was so strong that Galactus had to release him from his from his
From his,
duties.
right. Had to let him go.
So yeah, that was
Uh,
my last honorable mention, and I am done.
Alrighty, well, you guys already know it's your girl Rainy Days. Make sure you guys click on my link and follow all my channels. Make sure that you subscribe to our Facebook page, Bizarre World 2.0, for the latest update at the Level Up Lounge. We're working on a Discord coming to the gamers near you, so don't worry, we got you. And then, check us out every week. We appreciate the support. Shout out to our sponsor. Factor 75 for keeping us out and believing us, and that's all I gotta say.
yeah. This was a great show. First of all, shout out to my two amazing co-hosts here, Rain and Skids.
Stop
Fire.
it.
Um, fire. We I can't believe we did it, y'all. Like I made it 2 hours and 45 minutes with basically cursing one time. And that was like some soft cursing, but I did it.
It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough. I'm right with you, bro. Because a
Yeah,
lot of
man. At least next week, I
that.
think we'll
Like,
be good. Huge shout out to Factor once again. Also, I'm gonna remind y'all, get 50% off the first order and the shipping. Link is probably in the comments somewhere recently, but it's definitely on the about page. Um, this was a great show. I like doing these whenever we do double shows, and this was fire. I love the list. I love the discourse that we had. Fire. Also, the Discord page is being created now. I have my newest mod, Tachi BBG. He's doing that now for us in the background, so that'll be up eventually. Also, Summer Game Fest is this weekend. Rain isn't really a big gamer, so I will be hosting that on Friday and Sunday with a couple surprise guests. Skids he said he's doing Summer Game Fest Friday with me. And you don't do this, so I was just like, we just going just sit, stream, watch it, shout it out. We'll be doing that Friday and Sunday. it's another one that's the Xbox showcase. So I'll put those times. They on the schedule already.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I love doing the show. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Part 2 soon.